Hi everyone, this is VJ Williamson. I'm VJ. Welcome to the Crickets in the Field broadcast, number 23. And today's topic is called the umbrella of God's protection. And our Bible verses is Psalm 119 verse 2 and Leviticus 19 verse 11. And before we get started, please like, share, follow on Spotify, on Kingdom Connection and Crickets in the Field. Please like, share, and get notified on YouTube, Crickets in the Field and Kingdom Connection. Okay, Psalms 119 verse 2. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart. Leviticus 19 verse 11. Yes. Leviticus. Verse 11. All of you shall not steal, neither deal falsely, neither lie one to another. And this is important because, okay, the thing is, why do we need to obey God's commandments? Well, God's commandments, the Ten Commandments, and it's His law, it's for our own good. Because if we did not obey it, then, we would have guilt, broken relationships, all kinds of stuff, and even shame and guilt. And we would have mistrust because people wouldn't trust you. Like, just think about after you lie and stuff. And then loyalty. And so on, so many things could go wrong. But when we obey God, when we obey God, then He will protect us from our enemies and from things that would not be good for us in our relationships, in our life and well-being. Because so many, and this is very important for us to do that. And to obey God, and also He loves us so much. Even if we make a mistake in our lives, we can learn from our mistake, and we can learn and we can grow, and God will still love you even if you make mistakes. We're human. So even I can make a mistake, and others can make a mistake. And also another thing I want to tell you guys is, I know in another broadcast I said you need to obey your mother. Well, you need to obey your parents, but if your parents are abusing you, then then you probably would need to talk to someone about that. Because I don't know, talk about what's going on in your life, but I made a mistake. Okay, saying you should obey your parents. Yeah, you should obey your parents, but God knows if you're being abused and you're not, and things are going wrong in your family, then like that abusive is not okay. To have abusive relationship, even with your parents. Your parents shouldn't be abusive. They should love, and God didn't give our parents to do that. I mean, so there's something wrong. So that means you need to reach out to others, someone you can trust and talk to about that, and pray to God to see what you can do, if you should trust and obey them. And I'm not saying you don't obey them. I'm just saying you should talk to someone you need to trust to talk to, that would understand, that would can hear you, and to help you, and also to pray to God about that situation. But other than that, yeah, you should obey your parents, or you should obey God's commands, because He loves you, and He gave His only Son to die on the cross for all of our sins, and to help us to give back to God, and all the miracles that He has done. And we could, learn to do, like healing and delivering people. But we do need to obey God, because then we don't want to have mistrust or anything else in our lives. And Jesus did die for our sins, and He is coming back really soon. So get right with God. Get God, Jesus in your life. Get right with God. Have Jesus in your life. Get saved, baptized, delivered. I'll be happy to do that on Kingdom Connection. Even here too, but also Kingdom Connection, especially there. And look up to the signs, because they are showing right now, and know that He is near, and don't be afraid of what's coming, because Jesus and God is here with all of us, and you and me and all of us. So and God is a comforting God too, if you just reach out to Him. So until next time, DJ is out to lunch, and I'll see you next time on Crickets in the Field, and also Kingdom Connection broadcasts on YouTube and Spotify.